YouTube. So yeah, Max Payne. Don't have much else to say. It might be very loud. I can't adjust this really. I will change it in OBS when I can. But
Stand by 1010. Investigator reported disturbance at Acer Plaza.
I know, Dog Shadow. I know.
Dispatcher, verify address.
Because like I say, I can sort of adjust the audio, but I can't really do much.
Acer Plaza. Repeat. Acer Plaza.
I'm gonna guess that's alright. That should be fine. The best thing about Mortal Kombat is the commentator who announces the winner. Oh, I don't know who that is. For obvious reasons. Streamlabs? I will do. Okay, later on tonight, Daniel, remind me, before I finish today, to update Streamlabs and use that tomorrow. Yeah, the one thing that I do know about Solo is the actor who played Han Solo, I believe, has never acted in a movie before. So obviously they hired an actor, like I say, who pretty much can't act, and he had to learn how to act on set just before he was doing each scene. Which made me wonder, why not just hire someone who knows how to fucking act? You know, that makes sense.
I was still on the force back then. NYPD, Manhattan, Midtown North Precinct.
Oh, so I'm going to be in the way for a lot of this.
So when are you coming to work for me, Detective Payne?
You'd make me work undercover in some hellhole. Sorry, Alex. Michelle and the baby come first. See? My last smoke. It's bad for the baby.
That's you, Max. A regular Boy Scout.
See, Alex?
We're still on for poker Thursday night, right?
Like taking candy from a baby. Life was good. Sun setting on a sweet summer's day. Smell of freshly mowed lawns. Sounds of children.
I mean, I will admit, I don't know if you'll agree with me, Dark Shadow, because you're the only guy who can agree with me.
The American dream come true.
But I will admit, I don't like Max Payne's voice actor at the beginning of the game, because he's supposed to be like the happiest man on the earth, and he's just, oh yeah, last cigarette's not healthy for the baby, I'm a married man, Like later in the game I understand his voice is very nice, you know, for obviously when he narrates and stuff it's fine, but like this small sequence at the beginning is just sort of very lifeless. Like I say, later in the game after this moment it works, I really like it, but it's just that beginning moment, he's supposed to be the happiest man in the world, and it's just sort of
Listen, someone's broken into my house. Call 911.
Is this the Payne residence?
Yes, someone's broken into my house. They're still here. You have to...
Good. I'm afraid I cannot help you.
Who is this? Hello?
He's looking past. No. What I mean is like when he's talking to the other detective guy, and obviously he's talking about being married, having kids and stuff. Like he's just very lifeless when he's talking there. Also, you sent you on Discord yesterday. What, you mean the... Fuck. Which one? The PM one or the... You like jazz? Because if you mean the PM one, I don't remember it. He's pretty deadpan even in the prequel comic for Mortal Kombat. Max Payne 3. Why is his shoulder so wide but his legs are so short? Because this game's from like 2003, I want to say. I'm probably wrong. I'm very wrong. No, about 2004. Oh, 2001. Oh wow, I was way off. Yeah, this is a 2001 game, so, you know. And that's why they have images of the director guy, I think it is, just going... I can't do it, but it's just...
That was 3 years
that.
ago. Everything ripped apart.
So, you know. And then a lot of the people you just face are always...
Junkies have been high on a previously unknown designer drug, Valkyr.
He was age 3.
After the
I
funeral,
would have been
I
age
told Alex
3
I'd be
stroke
transferring to
4.
the DEA.
Motion star,
It took us
Mortal
3
Kombat
long
Cinematic
years to
Universe.
get a break in the Valkyrie case.
I mean, okay, I mean, the Mortal Kombat
Finally, 2 months
as a
ago,
movie
Dad
would
dropped
work,
tipped us off the
but as a
Jack
universe, I don't know.
the Punchinello crime family.
Because I don't know the story of Mortal Kombat. I know sort of the story of Dead or Alive and Street Fighter, but I know nothing about Mortal Kombat. Besides, I think Mortal Kombat is a
Came in from the cold and the
contest of champions to the death of many different realms, I believe. I don't know. It's just what I may have gathered from what I've played. X-Men 2 2003, and that was when physics was actually being used in games for the first time. Oh well. And then, like, fucking 10 years later, Max Payne 3 comes out.
I hadn't had a face-to-face with Alex since I'd gone undercover. Outside, the mercury was falling fast. It was colder than the devil's heart, raining ice pitchforks as if the heavens were ready to fall. Everyone was running for shelter like there was no tomorrow. It didn't get any better when I got to the subway.
Also, Dark Shadow,
Like a point-blank
let me
shot
know
straight in the
now
face.
why you don't
About
like...
this.
Well, I mean, you like this game, obviously, but what you don't like about the difficulty again? Because if you let me know now, then obviously as I play it and you watch, I can then know... Oh, really? Or, oh god, yeah.
Roscoe Street Station.
If you can remind me about that. Okay, Jackie Chan and the IP. Oh, Ip Man. Guy to play Kung Lao and Liu Kang. Well, I mean, you could, but... I mean, Jackie Chan's old.
The station was drenched in gloom.
Oh yeah, I mean, Max Payne 2 is still a very good game, but...
I'd have to look for him.
Difficulty in Max Payne 1 scales based on how well you play. You play well for a while, enemies become more accurate and do more damage. Oh, that. I mean, that system does work in other games, but when you're playing a first-person shooter and guys can pretty much auto-aim, that's where it gets very iffy. But obviously we'll see how it goes. Much more unfair compared to Resident Evil 4. There's more enemies and obstacles, yeah.
Paying back for a while.
But I mean, like I say, it's not a bad thing, I guess, but... Okay, no, Daniel. This game was good for 2001. I mean, yeah, it's alright. Alright, Cinematic Universe reboot. No, just leave Resident Evil alone. Please. I will go on record, I've mentioned this before, and I think Dark Shadow sort of agrees with me, I don't remember, but Resident Evil 1 and Silent Hill 1 movies were pretty decent. Like, they were okay, they were not bad, but not good. But then after that, they pretty much went to shit. So like I say, Resident Evil 1, the movie, is actually pretty decent. It's definitely worth a watch, but don't watch the rest of them. Unless if you want to very specifically just YouTube the scene, the laser corridor scene. That's like the only thing you want to watch, but because I don't remember if that's in the first movie. I think it is. If it is, just watch the first movie. The first movie is pretty good. But if it's not in the first movie, just YouTube that sequence. It's pretty grotesque, but I love it. You like Matrix game on PS2? I own both of them. I've got Path of Neo and... fuck, what's the other one? Well, are they both on PS2? I don't have it. What? I should have them both. But they're not. Oh, Enter the Matrix. That's why. Enter the Matrix. I was looking at M. But yeah, I've got them both. And I will admit, Path of Neo, very, very good game. Enter the Matrix is alright. I sort of like the aspect that, depending on which character you play, determines on sort of which sequences you play in certain chapters, which is nice. But on the other hand, since you have to leave it to the AI sometimes, it becomes very annoying. Fuck, I forgot to save. And I can't. Controls. The key binding cannot be changed. Fucking wonderful. I need to reach over to press F5. Fuck. And you can't skip cutscenes.
Was in the area
Wonderful.
of Roscoe Street. I'd have to find Alex fast.
You had Enter the Matrix. Yeah, Enter the Matrix is not a bad game. It's alright. But like I said, compared to Enter the Matrix, it's got nothing on that game.
Pills would hold the pain back for a while.
But like I say, it would be better if I could remap the button. But why, as a developer in 2001, when you would go, no, you can't remap buttons. Fuck you. Again. Do you like want to stop missing there, Max? Thanks. Saw the mouse click when shooting. No. Because I want to make sure that I don't overshoot. It doesn't matter. Imagine if I just glitched through that. That would have been amazing. The only gun Max shoots with pinpoint accurate is Desert Eagle and Sniper Rifle.
While looking for Alex, I had ended up in the middle of a big-time crime operation.
I know you're going to keep messaging me just saying save, and I will keep forgetting. Really? The only guns he shoots with pinpoint accuracy. Okay. You're going to play this game. I would just say, obviously, if you do play the game random, like Dark Shadow says, save scum, because there's no autosave or anything. So you pretty much need to hit that F5 key every 2 seconds. Here's the best one. Check YouTube video of that actually. Yeah, well, yeah. Obviously, I would prefer you to get Max Payne 3 over 1 and 2, just because it's. I mean, it is easier, and I know a lot of people would be like, "Where?" But I mean, because it is easier, I do prefer it slightly. But yeah, I mean, these games are really cheap when they go on sale. They are. But yeah, I mean, I do recommend playing all 3. They are all very good games. 2 is very annoying, and I wouldn't blame you if you used God mode, because there's one point in that game where you have to get lucky with RNG that the AI doesn't kill the AI controlled character, because at certain points in the game you don't play as Max. Fuck you, dude. Well, yeah, but like I said, it's just like because there are certain situations where it's very annoying to play. It's on PSN store, $11.99. I mean, that's alright. If you mean all three of them, then that's alright. If you mean just this one, then God no. No, wrong one.
The train lit up like a Christmas tree. The power was back on. So much for being subtle.
How much on Steam? Oh, at the moment, obviously full price, but once the spring sale hits, maybe tomorrow or something. I mean, you can pick them up then, because like I say, they'll be very, very cheap. And they will.
The rusty door led to an abandoned part of the station, closed off since the early 40s. Something big was going down in Roscoe Street. Maybe that's why Alex had wanted to meet me here. Maybe not. One way or the other, I was gonna find out.
You're a dick. All my chat is going to be, isn't it? Is just you saying, save, save, save. Play on hard mode. I am playing on hard mode. There is no difficulty. Like I say, there is no hard mode for Max Payne 1. I know there is for Max Payne 3, but that game is just stupid. That game is mostly an RNG fest. There actually is a hard mode, really? Oh my god. Do not look at my health.
We come to you now live from the crime scene.
Who is this?
Right back at you.
This is Deputy Chief Jim Bravura from the NYPD. You are to cease your criminal activities and surrender immediately.
Sure thing, Jim. Me and the boys have been talking, and everyone's real sorry. They'll never do it again.
Who the hell is this?
Being placed at the scene of a bank robbery wouldn't have tipped the odds in my favor. The bank robber's score lay on the table. The bank robbers have been after Acer Corporation bonds. The Acer success story had recently been on every channel and on the cover of every magazine. The bank robbers had left their tools on the table. Judging by the detonators, the crooks had bought enough explosives to send Lady Liberty into orbit.
Oh my god, could this guy fucking die? How many bullets do I need to pull in this dick? Besides all of them. Yep.
Hold it! Max, Jesus, you almost gave me a heart attack. I nearly shot you.
Alex, I'm glad to see you.
What the hell's going on? There are more corpses here than at the city morgue.
It's an armed robbery. A tunnel job straight through Roscoe Bank Vault through the old station.
Oh yeah, but yeah. Quantum Prig I couldn't give a shit for.
This is Lupino's.
I mean, I'll play it eventually. Because I know Game is selling it at the moment for like £10. If that ever goes down to 5, I'll buy it.
If it's Lupino, it's
So I say Quantum Prig is a very good game.
Alex.
Alex.
There was nothing I could do.
And yeah, with Control, I mean,
I could tell by the
it
empty,
looks
accusing
alright,
stare
but
in his eyes.
it won't be anything special. Like, it'll be fun to play, but... Oh, more pills. I'll take those. Oh, hey Sam. How are you? What are we playing? Max Payne. It's a very, very good game. I don't know where I'm going. The game's shit. I'm sorry. Leave now. Anyway, how are you? Shoryuken. Hadouken. I don't know where I'm going, Ken. Dog Shadow. Where do I go? I mean, maybe if I press the button on the wall. Yeah, just as soon as you tell me, I thought to myself, maybe there's a thing in there. I love doing that. I do. And considering we're on, like, no time at all,
Alex,
I love how I ask, you then go,
3 years.
as you're typing, and then work it out. I love that.
Somehow he had stumbled upon something big and ended up stepping on Jack.
And what's the one random where they say rank 2? where they do the twirl thing.
Lupino ran his racket of sex, drugs, and contract killings from a sleazy hotel in a slum block of tenements.
Before the fighter shouted Hadouken or Shoryuken. Well, considering you won't be able to do a Hadouken, but you could do a Shoryuken,
Alex out.
it wouldn't be that hard, because a Shoryuken is just an uppercut.
All he had
So-
gotten was my attention.
Obviously Shoryukens aren't that
I went for the hotel
hard
first.
to do.
It was a sad
I mean,
old thing with
because your
flat
fist also needs to be on
hotels,
fire,
cheap monster
that's the issue, but...
terminite prostitutes.
Oh, it's this level. I hate this level.
I walked straight in, playing it.
I mean, it's a good level.
Done 100
Don't get me
times
wrong.
before.
It's
The place
just...
was run by a couple of murdering mobsters with shark smiles.
I get lost very easily.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the pain in the butt. Pain to the max.
You're killing me. Did you make that up yourselves, or you get some wino downstairs to come up with it? Don't answer that. A rhetorical question.
That's not how you
Get
spell
some
pain, but whatever.
Filipino around.
That kind of depends on who's asking. A friend or a junk squad plan. Don't answer. It's one of them, how do you put it, rhetorical questions. Lupino ain't here, but he said bye.
Lupino wasn't in his chief
Also, on
hotel.
these
Instead, I ran into
photos,
the brothers.
Dark Shadow, for the
I ripped them
cutscenes,
blown. The door slammed shut behind me, and then I was
Not
dodging bullets
drawn
with
stuff.
raindrops.
oh look, it's a hotel. Oh, you painted the map, okay. Hotel Travago.
A letter on the desk caught my eye.
Do you want to read it?
I had met Lupino
Photos of the
once.
game devs and their
Gangster
friends
man
and
all his
family.
rackets through his
Oh,
right
nice,
hand
yeah.
man, Vinny Gagmiti. Gagmiti was a high-strung whiner on the
I like that because you've got to tell him now. Can you grab the dart and go?
He had the brains to run the business, but he lacked the balls.
Makes himself as the game's writer. That's it, the writer, not director.
Frustration out on underage addicts and call girls.
Obviously, I knew he was one of the.
The V deal
Guys,
was
but
down
you-
at your hotel. Jack's exact words. Quote, Vinny, you're in charge of this one. Unquote. Rico Muerte's coming to see it through. Anything goes wrong and everybody's gonna get dead. Goes double for you.
Everybody's gonna
Treat
get
this guy
dead.
Real good. Anything he wants, you give him.
Oh, English.
Don't screw this up or you're finito, finitos.
A V deal meant added
Yeah, I'm
security,
walking
lots of
here.
nervous thugs with itchy trigger fingers.
Then again, they are New Yorkers, so I guess that
That
works.
hadn't been there. Rico Muerte was a regular Kaiser Soze, a spook story.
Yeah,
told
I'm a
at the
little
age of
crime boss, see?
13. The Finitos had scribbled
Forget
Muerte
about
in the
it.
note's margin.
Can I hide in here? No, I can't. Give me the money. Oh, take the painkillers then, you dick. Oh wow, that guy in the back just got shot like a dick. You're embarrassing me, Vito. I tell you, whatever, you Kaiser spook. I'm a New Yorker. This is the way we talk, see? Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. This is for everyone out there. We all need a bed like this. Oh yeah. I don't know what that does for sex. Because, I mean, being constantly... It wouldn't help. But that's enough of that. Oh, and also... Break the bloody... Calm down, Max. Check the radio. Where? Oh.
In his press conference
Thanks.
today, the mayor stated that Valkyr represents a clear danger to New York and called for drastic actions to eliminate the problem. On today's top story, the Valkyr crisis worsens with the murder of DEA Special Agent Alex Balder. Special Agent Balder had been shot repeatedly from a point-blank range. The gunman has been identified
No, he didn't.
as Max Payne. The noose is sure to tighten around this fugitive criminal as more NYPD units
He got
join
shot
the search
once.
to apprehend him.
The guy stood there,
My
went
15
bang,
minutes of fame.
fell over. multiple shots. Stop trying with the accents. Listen, I'm trying to take the piss out of generic mafia New Yorkers from 1930.
What the hell?
Oh yeah. Oh, nothing. I'll use some Desert Eagle. Also, if only I could climb over that.
Lady Amelia, Marquis Valentine asks for an audience.
Thank you, Lord.
Wait a minute, is that in Max Payne 3, Dark Shadow, the one with the cartoons?
V-head junkies could go off without a warning. I had to be careful.
Ooh, needles. They're quite large to be needles. Oh. Give me them painkillers.
It's Payne.
Captain Baseball Bat Boy, that's it. Like, I know he's in Max Payne 2, because Vinny has to wear the costume. And it's full of explosives. So I remember that scene. I do. God damn it.
Piece of crap. I saw.
Tonight, the city's fight against the nightmare drug Valkyr took a turn for the worse as DEA Special Agent Alex Balder was found brutally slain at the Roscoe Street subway station. A suspect was
Oh, and also Sam, Tom might not be able to answer you because
is currently in pursuit of Max Payne, a repeated felon believed
because
to
he's
be
playing
armed
Escape from
and
Tarkov, so he might not be able to answer every now and then.
weather. The worst winter storm in
Hey, smarty
recorded
pants.
history continues to pound.
I've made it in the world. You got something to ask me? How much is 6 grams in blood? I can't do it. I was gonna make a joke, but never mind. I was gonna say $32.99, but you know, whatever. I really don't know. I don't know how to convert metric and imperial. I really don't, because I've. It's one thing that we never obviously get taught because depending on where you live, you never need the other. So I really don't know. If I had to take a guess. Oh fuck! I forgot to save. God damn it. But it depends on what you want. 6 grams. 6 grams, I would probably say is. I really don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. Maybe if you want it in, I really don't know. I'm not going to answer because I don't know. I apologise. Why? What's it for? Great beyond. Hello, Daniel. You looked up online. Well, like I say,
Muerte's room. Muerte had received a letter.
Nice shot.
Our investigation had turned up nothing to link Angelo Punchinello,
Like I said, I have
the
no
head of
solid
the
clue.
Punchinello family, to Valkyr.
I mean, I could take a guess, but
Jack Lupino.
it'd be very
The
wrong.
letter in Muerte's room
Like, if
was
you wanted
signed
it in
by Punchinello
ounces,
himself. Was the first hint that the Kingpin knew
6
what was brewing
grams.
inside his
I mean, 6
syndicate.
grams is
The
nothing.
trouble you got into after the Chicago
So,
the Punchinello family bailed you out. You have been waiting for a chance
10
to pay
ounces
us
maybe?
back.
No, 10 ounces is a lot.
One of our trusted boys has a
3
monkey the
ounces
size
maybe?
of
I really
King
don't know.
Kong on his back. And we need your special skills for backup on a major deal.
Collecting evidence had gotten old a few hundred bullets back. I was already so far past the point of no return.
I'm guessing there's no way that I can alter the difficulty as the Dark Shadow. You reckon it's as long as a piece of string? How long is a piece of string? You don't get it, do you? The answer is, depends how long you want it to be. That was the answer I was looking for.
I didn't want to know what had happened here. It was not a pretty sight.
Of course, yeah, that's why you said it. No, but you said exactly. What you should have said was, it depends how long you want it. Okay, now Dark Shadow, this is where I need you. Because from this point forward, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I don't. He's agreeing with me. Oh, okay. I'm an idiot. Let's all agree on that. Yeah, Dark Shadow, this is where I need you. Because from this point forth, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't. This is the part that I'm no-clipped for. Going through a shitty ad. Oh, nice. Unless if he wants me to use the cocktails on this door. Backtrack. Okie doke. Wait a minute. Oh no, that's just an exit, never mind. I am an idiot.
hooker had left her diary on the table.
Nice. Bollocks peep room.
The diary belonged to a hooker named Candy Dawn. The read would have made a vice cop blush.
Had talks with the mystery hag over the phone again. Sent her the latest One-Eyed Alfred tape. As long as the hag keeps paying for the tapes, the old man could come every day for all I care.
She had a nice sideline, making secret X-rated flicks of her clients and selling them to the highest bidder. They would get her killed if her V-fix for the day didn't do it first.
Max Payne versus John Wick. I mean, John Wick knows gunjitsu, so I mean, John Wick. You're a dick. No. The story is actually about a hooker making sex tapes of
The old
Alfred
service elevator
for the main
rumbled down to the
antagonist
bowels
for
of
blackmail.
Jack
Oh, really?
Marino's hotel.
Well, there you go then. You what? Can I run that by me again? I shot a guy point blank with a shotgun, and he shrugs it off.
A winter storm warning is in effect in the whole tri-state area, as both freezing rain and heavy
Difficulty.
snowfall continue. Many roadways are already closed, and people are
Point
advised to stay
blank
indoors.
range with a shotgun.
The severe blizzard has
Ooh.
ravaged New York for 3 days now, with no end in sight.
We've been
But like I
told
say,
from the
so
start that
the more I
Valkyrie
reload my
was said there was
save,
plenty more where that had come
the
from.
easier it
But the
gets.
snowbound city was on my side. Less chance of innocent bystanders
It's
getting
better
caught
so
in the crime.
inconsistent. I hit the vast majority of him with it. No, well maybe. Because I mean, you could abuse this. Well, we're gonna find out. I mean, we don't actually know. You know, can research how the difficulty works on Google. Thanks, man.
Exhibit number 1, a newspaper. A dead man tied to a chair lay on the boiler room floor.
Captain Baseball Bat.
Captain Baseball Bat Boy has an
No.
unbeatable track record in superhero death matches. But a 6-pack of root beer gets me every time.
The murder weapon was a baseball bat, now lying in a pool of drying blood next to a newspaper folded open on a Captain Baseball Bat Boy comic strip.
Take vampire. Why are they always gun 'em down?
No, that's when you load the last save after you die. Oh, okay. No, I mean, you could see where I'm coming from. Like, if the game gets stupid hard for no particular reason, just mash F9 a couple times. Like, I know that's cheating, but when you have a difficult... I mean, the difficulty system's not bad, don't get me wrong. You know, a dynamic difficulty system is pretty decent. But when it increases their damage and accuracy for a first-person shooter, it almost becomes stupid with its difficulty. Also, I'm gonna die. Max Payne doesn't benefit from it though. What do you mean?
A lifetime ago, this would have gone down as a narcotics arrest.
Lovely.
It was dirty money. The transparent cylinders glowed green, full of Valkyr.
Best way to play it is to mod the game to get rid of it and just have a set difficulty. Oh, okay. I mean, it's too late now. Too bloody late now.
The door was locked. I'd need a key to get through. There was a key on the table.
Yeah. Thanks. Looks like it smells of cigarette smoke and mold. It probably would.
Two mad dog killers, ready to murder each other. They step into the next room, and I'm thinking, now they're gonna do it.
Done on hookers and vice. So yeah, exactly.
But no, they sit down in front of a TV and solve their differences.
Yeah, you can do.
Kung Fu video
But Daniel might want to take a look at you for 5 seconds.
I was so depressed, I strangled them both with the video game cables.
Oh,
Rico,
dick.
you're so bad.
I am, ain't I?
Rico Muerte, big-time hustler.
Who the hell?
It's that cop.
Muerte went for his gun.
Oh, I'm gonna die. The woman, of all people, got me. Oh, she was giving him a BJ as well. First of all, switch to this. Oh my fucking... I didn't want to save anyone. I mean, at least the game's gonna get easier though. I hope.
Two mad dog killers, ready to murder.
We're gonna be here a while. Actually, Dark Shadow, if there's a mod, if you have the mod, if you can get the mod for me, and if it works with any save to make it normal, send it me. I want it. No, I am pretty decent, Daniel. It's just that the problem is, the better you do at this game, the harder the game gets. And when I mean the harder, they just sort of have better accuracy and they do more damage. So you can just walk into a room, have everyone like 180 headshot you. It's just really annoying. It is. Like, it's just really annoying.
The antique switchboard was still in use. There was an old telephone switchboard in the back room of the reception area, the kind that made phone tapping child's play. It wasn't hard to picture a fat pimp sweating with headphones on, listening to his hookers talk dirty and fake orgasms over a web of party lines, the blood veins of New York. Right now, there was a different set of moans and groans going on.
Boss,
You'd have to open a document and change a bunch of shit to get rid of the adaptive part. Well, like I say, if you have a fix for it, if it takes like 2 minutes, I can do it. Or what I'll do is tonight, like I say, if I can do it mid-save, like, you know, if this fix works mid-save, what I will do is, obviously I'll finish playing this today, as hard as it is, and then I'll fix it tomorrow, well, tonight, I should say. And then obviously when I come back with it tomorrow, it should be fine. Keep things on the keyboard and that bowing. Yep, it's the fan of my keyboard. Because I'm not gonna sit here. I'm not gonna sit here and boil to death. If you don't mind. Oh, don't. Don't. Wow. And I didn't save. Well, like I said, don't. Like, the term streamer is not something you want to be assigned to. Like, if you do it like I do, and do it because you wanna, then that's fine. But don't be like the vast majority of people who are doing this to go, I can get all the money. No, you can't. Because even though I have a tight-knit community, I do very much... bullshit. I do very much like them. But like I say, I'm not doing this for money or anything. Like I say, if people want to do that, they can. I'm not going to force them to. Money. Yeah, but I'm okay then. Okay then. I'm not gonna keep playing until someone gives me $10. Fuck off. Like I say, if it happens, it happens. You know. You know. Like, I'm not going to say no if it ever happens. You know. But I'm just saying it's. I'm not doing this at the moment just to try and get big and get a shit ton of viewers and money. I'm not. Fuck. Like I say, if it happens, then that's fine. But yeah, I know, yeah. Most people are doing something
Turn
to really
around,
make
walk
money,
away,
exactly.
reload town. That would have been the smart thing to do.
Because like I say, obviously
Guess
with
I wasn't
the
that smart.
few subs that I've
Lupino's
gotten
tenement
and the
buildings were a
few
city
bits that
hangout
I've
for all
gotten
kinds of
over
sillies.
a few
liquor
months
store, a pawn shop,
is
Born
nothing
in a
before
backfill
Twitch will
much
even
simple
think
piece of
about
loan
paying it
sharks.
out to
The
me,
list
so
went on.
like I say,
How
I
and
don't
why
care.
was a mystery to me,
You know.
but they knew I was a cop. They knew
The
I was
end goal is to
coming,
get big.
and they were gonna get real
It
trigger
depends on
happy
your
about it.
definition of big. Like personally, I would
I got to see
prefer
Lupino's hangout all lit.
this.
A bomb went off, turning snow
Like
into
in
liquid gold.
terms of if I
Pillar
could
of
do
fire lifted
this,
the remains of a car
I mean,
straight into
if
the
for
air.
me personally,
The flames
you know,
were
doing
highlighted
something
on
like
the hood of a
this,
black Mercedes-Benz as it coasted down the street real
you know,
slow,
full time and
as
stuff,
if
I would
the driver
prefer
didn't have a worry in
this.
the world. I got a good look at the man riding
You know, a
shotgun.
small tight-knit
It was
community of people you
Vladimir. They had
can
a
talk
local
to and
Russian
play
mob,
with,
the Flying
rather
Dutchman
than
close.
Ninja with 90,000 viewers.
The
Because at
ringing in
that
my
point, you're
ears was the
just
sound of
a
mob
dude
lord
who
being
has a
raged.
face who's playing video games. You are. Oh, we all do. We all do. I mean, a lot of people don't, but... I mean, I almost did, but then obviously everything went tits up, so, you know.
Another bomb exploded inside the closest slum building. It was a lucky break. The goons inside were spooked, but luck always came with a price tag. More bombs could still be ticking inside, and the cops would already be on their way. Jack Lupino's suite was on the top floor. At least it used to be, before the explosive
Ninja
makeover.
tits up, we went lungs down, well, you know. Ninja streaming right now. Whatever, I don't care. Nothing I can do about it, nothing I will do about it.
The headlines were a depressing read. The headlines
You know,
were screaming
let him
blood
do what the hell
murder.
he wants
The
to
storm
do.
was a screaming
He's
spread
already got
approaching
way more
town
than enough
across
money to
areas.
retire
It was
at
all
the
a
young
scream
age of
when you
25 or
were
however
down
young
the
he
line
is.
for murder.
Like he could retire for the rest of his life, and his grandchildren wouldn't need to work for a while. But Ninja's the goal. Oh God, no, not for me personally. Yeah, like yeah, that money's nice, granted, but like I say, it's yeah. But the problem is, at that point, you're just playing video games for the sake of playing video games. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Wow.
Jack
And I
Lupino's
didn't
suite was on the
say
top
that,
floor.
no.
At least it used to be, before the explosive makeover.
But that's the thing though, is doing a 9 to 5 for some people isn't fun. But for some other people it is, and like I say, what I was doing last year was actually pretty fun. Granted, I was doing 6 till 6, but, you know, I enjoyed it. Yes, granted, I would prefer to do slightly less hours in that, instead of 12 hours a day. But, I mean, you get paid by the hour, so I mean, doesn't really matter. You don't. Anyone wakes up saying can't wait to go to work. A lot of people do. There's gonna be some people who do. You know? And it's the same thing with the whole it's Monday bullshit.
The whole building was rigged with explosives.
You know? There are people. I'll take that death. Oh, don't you lol. Lolling is for inbred twats.
The whole building was
I just hate
rigged
the
with
term lol.
explosives.
Because in how many situations do people actually go, just walked across the road, lol? Could you fuck off? Fucking hate lol, I really do. You see the video of Ninja when he accidentally went live? He looked rough. No. Of course I fucking didn't. Do you really think I care? He's not me, I don't care. And he doesn't make content for me that I give a shit about. So I don't care. Yes, that makes me the scum of the earth, but again, I don't care. I like you guys because you guys are here. Sadly. But, you know. Like him, I just don't care. I don't.
A beaten up phone in the entrance hall was ringing. It could have been just a junkie in need of a fix, but it turned out to be something more
can't be their own
sinister
bosses
than
and
that.
sacrifice that for money. You never sponsor, especially after signing a contract that means you have to
Wants
work
to
for their brand. Yep.
Name is Alfred Wooten. You must hurry. The police are on their way.
Tell me something I don't know.
They know you're there.
And like I say, a lot of the times,
So what's it to
like
you?
it's like with I don't know how it works, but it's like with Summit 1G and
The cops arrived.
like I've mentioned before, Grand Pooh Bear. Summit 1G is sponsored by Monster,
I had a few
and Grand Pooh Bear is sponsored by Red Bull.
By the time
Two
I
big
busted
name
in,
brands.
I needed to be long gone.
But as far as I'm aware, if they have to have minimum 1 drink a day, I'm out. I can't do it. Because I don't do energy drinks. I don't. Like, I can say that they're good, but even then I wouldn't be able to because I won't want to sponsor someone like me who doesn't drink their stuff. Oh my god. Fuck, I didn't save the one thing that I was going to fucking do, but I didn't do. No, I don't want to quick one. But, you know, like if they have to have at least 1 drink a day, fuck that. Like, I can't. Don't do energy drinks.
Someone had left a letter on the counter. Suddenly it all made
Even
sense.
if it was
The
energy
bombs,
drinks,
the
it's
Russian
G Fuel or
mob
some
boss
shit. Oh yeah,
making
fuck
appearance in
that stuff
person.
as well.
Gagniti was his usual self. All talk and no walk.
Because the problem is, right, obviously at the moment, hashtag not sponsored, I'm drinking Dr. Pepper in a cup because I'm a dick.
As it turned out, the Russian
But like, I
mob
really enjoy
boss
Dr. Pepper,
one
but
thing
like if they
down
sponsored me, I would have to
and
drink
then
this
two
shit
bombs,
every
and then
day,
later he'd start pushing
and
back.
I would very quickly get bored of drinking Dr. Pepper.
There was a key on the shelf.
Like, I just can't do it. Who's going to sponsor us in the end? He gets more from donations than well, yeah, obviously they get more from donations, but sponsors sort of keep. Oh fucking hell! Sponsors sort of keep them afloat. You know, because it is constant money every month.
Someone had left there was a key on the shelf.
Oh, I mean, like I say, that to me that wouldn't be an issue. But like I say, to me the issue would be obviously drinking that kind of stuff. Like it's different if, like say Logitech, Asus, or whatever wanted to sponsor me and I only use their mice headset, keyboards, those kind of things. Then that's sort of fine because you're using something that you're going to be using all the time, and as long as it feels well, then you know that will be fine. Like I said, when it comes to drinks and food and stuff, doing the same thing all the time of that stuff to me would just get boring. Like I love pizzas, but if I had to have pizzas for the rest of my life, I would. I mean, there's a lot of varieties, but I would still sort of get to the point where I'm like, could I not have any more of this, please? Like I'm done. And like I said, that's just me personally. I need variety.
Buzz off, Joker.
You know. You need to go on that crazy to reach a point where you've made enough for your health won't take it no more. Hey. Fuck, man! Exactly. I'm gonna kill this motherfucker.
No, don't shoot.
You know the clowns at the laundry?
Me? No.
You're no good to me then.
What? No, the laundry, yeah. I know him, yeah.
Get me in there.
Okay.
Oh, where am I going? McDonald's distribution suicide. Not really. There haven't really been any cases that I'm aware of anyway that people who work at McDonald's leads to depression, suicide, because it's just is what it is. I mean, a lot of people won't, but it's just like there's a lot of I'll go there, but just there's a lot of people who can't stick with it, and then they don't see like a light at the end of the rainbow. You know, where the fuck am I going? Well, I mean, you wouldn't, is the thing.
It's me. Open up. Let me in quick.
Not so fast. The password. John Woo.
Come on. Okay, John Woo.
All right. Come right in.
It's a trap. It's
Hey.
No, not really. mean, McDonald's is fine. I know a lot of people take the piss, but it's fine. No one's above working at McDonald's. I don't care who you think you are. But it's a paying job. It's fine. I mean, I'm just lucky that obviously I've had support from my parents and stuff to obviously go to college, learn a trade, and get into it. You know? Which obviously not a lot of people have, but...
New York City is in crisis tonight, with reports of Valkyr-related gang war in the streets of the Bronx. Apparently, Max Payne, wanted for questioning in connection with the slaying of a DEA special
Well,
agent
like I say,
earlier
it's
tonight,
just is what it is.
waging a one-man war
Like I say,
against his former partners
when
in crime.
like I say, when you have my frame of mind, like I say, you
Our
don't...
notorious mafia members Joey
No
and
one is
Julio
above doing
Figueroa,
any
as
certain
well
type
as
of
Rico
job.
Muerte,
Granted, there will be
himself
some
fugitive
jobs
from the
that
law, and a
obviously
suspect
people
for
shouldn't
several
really be
murders
doing,
in the
but
Chicago area.
and McDonald's is one of them. Like,
The NYPD
how,
has been
what's so
placed on
bad
full
about
alert.
working at
A
McDonald's?
citywide
Granted,
APB has been put
there's
out
some
on
abuse and
mass
stuff like that, but
Deputy Chief Jim
nothing
Rivera
wrong with it.
has promised to take whatever
There isn't.
steps necessary to bring him to justice. What those steps may be remains to be seen. For CNN TV News, this is Kira Silver.
Address unknown. It's the last place I'd want to end up. But that's where I always end up
some problems I'm preparing life. Well, not really. Yeah, but again, not really. You might find one person in the entire planet who might legitimately really like working there. And you know, you can't, you know, if that's what someone wants to do, you know, let them fucking do it. You know?
Red, blue, or green? It's always red.
See, but that's the problem though. Like I say, people always think that they're above things. You're human. You're no better than I am. I'm no better than you are. Just the way the world is. Nah, bollocks. Well, not really. Like, that is a little stupid. It's not a little stupid, that is very stupid. Yeah, I know there's a class system, but again, it's just society being society.
Killing the sea.
Humans are cunts. It's all we are. We're cunts.
Something screwy about you. What do you think you're doing? You're a freaking cop. You ain't got squad on us. You can't just come in here waving your piece like it meant something. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh God, you shot me. Ah. You're dead, Payne. What the hell are you waiting for, you apes? Kill him. Kill him.
With pleasure, boss.
Got me bailed.
Yeah, but that's
Made look
history.
fat.
Not today. It's 2019, it's not 1684. Bollocks.
What the hell are you standing around here for? You're bombing us. What are you doing? You're doing
the man I've been killing to see.
Payne!
Well, I mean, the thing is though, Daniel, obviously, you know, you would like, you know, some money, of course. Fuck, man! You know, just, you know, so you can keep yourself afloat and have, you know, not enough to live with, but... Fucking die, for Christ's sake!
Vinny got me.
This is a prime example as to why this difficulty thing is complete bollocks.
A crumpled letter lay on Gagniti's desk.
Fucking hell.
The letter was addressed to Don Punchinello, but Vinny had never had
Well,
the nerve to
not
finish it.
really.
Jack's gone voodoo. Just the other night, he shot Dino because
But yeah, Daniel, I did. I did see the movie trailer you sent me. No, it wasn't a movie trailer, it's a TV show. It's not a movie trailer.
Living in mortal fear of
Because it
his
says
boss.
series, I believe, at the end of the trailer. I mean, it looks alright. I'm not going to say anything about the woman who sat on the dude's face and his head exploded, but... You know. The norm. Never mind.
Vinny Gagniti was running scared. He could run, but
Excuse
with
me?
a bullet
Yeah,
stuck like a broken
Daniel,
bottle
if you want
Tabasco, he
to...
was
Yeah,
quickly
send
running
it to
out
him.
of time. He knew
It's
where
from
his boss
the...
was, and I wanted to square
I
things
think
up with Jack
one of the
Gagniti.
guys who's working on it is
Gagniti
the
would be
preacher
moving
guy.
fast. I don't know about angels.
Another guy was worked on some really bad movie that I didn't enjoy. I mean, it looks pretty decent. Strange, but pretty decent. Nothing really chase for money and more. If you want it to be.
Gagniti hitched a ride. To catch him, I'd have to follow his lead.
What else can it be? Well, like I say, it's... People like me, like... Yeah, money's nice, granted, but... You know. Oh no, I'll also have a look at that in a moment, Tom. Sorry I haven't looked at it. Well, I'll look at it. I'll probably look at it once I'm done, if you don't mind. I will. Just so I don't alt-tab out in case the game breaks or something. Am I even going the right way, Dark Shadow? I mean, probably not watching, but... Fuck, I'm probably going the wrong way because I don't know where I'm going. Am I going the right way, Dark Shadow? Like, I went back down the lift. I assume I didn't need to do that. Because, yeah, there's no way. Fuck. God damn it. That's my whole point. Humans are the worst. You know, we'll do things to gain fame and fortune and everything for ourselves. And the moment it comes crashing down, people stop giving a shit, it's all of a sudden, well, you know. And like I say, I don't have sympathy for those people. I don't. If all you care about is fame and fortune and stuff, Oh, I loaded when I was going down the lift. Sorry. The guy jumped off the plane. No, jumped off the plane. He jumped off the building and jumped on a train. Go to the roof and wait for a train. Oh, okay. I know where to go. My ninja. Well, if he does it for only fame and fortune, then yeah. You know? Yeah, but still though, random. Humans are creatures of habit. We are. Like, humans are creatures of habit. Also, I'm not going to replay this game again if no train turns up. Then again, I could just no-clip over there and it would probably... Never mind. And I didn't save! People who can't play mine is just terrifying. I know. It's not that odd. Like I say, humans are creatures of habit. We know exactly how to manipulate one another. And like I say, it's not that hard. If some people want money, you wave some money in front of them, they'll bark. Their little tails will wag. You know? You say jump, they say how high. That's pretty much how it fucking is. And that's my whole point. And what kind of an existence is that? Something good about the game and its FPS fucks up the jump. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I probably have about 500 FPS, so... Oh, I'm on chapter 7. Nice.
This was my second train ride of the night. The way it started.
I mean, I'll probably be able to beat chapter 1 today. Well, part 1 today.
Freezing wind tearing at my face like sandpaper and razors. Ice hard and slick under my hands and feet. Somewhere in the background, the wail of sirens. The city howling after me. New York sped by in fast forward. Dark rooftop water towers and a dead forest of antennas and chimneys, all a blur.
Huh. Chapter 7.
When the
If someone
train
gives
he
you
was riding slowed
10
down,
million pounds right now,
made
you'd have
his
hundreds
move.
of women all of a sudden interested in you. Yeah, and I don't tell them all to fuck off. I would. I would just tell them all to fuck off. I don't care. Like I say, sex is probably great for the minute and a half it lasts for, but I really don't care. I don't. Like I say, I'm the last guy to talk to about this kind of stuff. It's like that guy who, I mean, he sort of did it right, but he was still a bit of a moron. But I think there was one guy recently who hated his job or something. So what he did is he stole $150,000 or pounds or whatever. And he knew he was about to get caught. So what he did is he spent all the money on hookers and cocaine. Obviously, he does have to pay it back because he's going to jail. Or gone to jail, I should say. But, you know. Like, on one hand, the guy, bit of a moron, changed jobs, you twat. On the other hand, he was about to get caught and he fucking used it all. Although, still a bit of an idiot, because if you'd have given it all back, bollocks. Because if you'd have given it all back, I mean, there still would have been a charge case against him, but it wouldn't have been that bad. It wouldn't. I'm gonna please $450 million from Facebook and Google. Oh wow. What's a nice resolution on the faces. Yeah, but the problem is though, with that, whilst a noble cause is still sort of technically not pointless, because of course you could give $150 million to cancer research, but that amount of money isn't just going to magically make them go cure. You know, yes, it's going to make them afloat for years, which is the point, but it's not going to make a miracle cure turn up out of fucking nowhere. And obviously the other problem with charity, well, not really a problem, but like the hidden fee with charities is obviously they have to pay people who work there. And so obviously some of the money doesn't go to the charity itself, but obviously in people's back pockets, because obviously, like I say, they also work there. They might not do the main charity work, but you know, they still work there. But which is fine if they, you know, declare that and say this is how much goes to this bit and this is what we have to pay these people. Where the hell? Who the hell? Oh my god. I have no idea. Dog Shadow, I need you again. Hello. What's the way I came? Nice one then. So where am I going then? What am I very clearly missing? Because this is the only thing that I can think of, but you know. Use the lift. What fucking lift? Oh, god damn it. Oh, fucking hell. I thought not.
Max Payne has nowhere left to go. We are very close to capturing him. You'll get a full statement then. Right now, I've got better things to do, ma'am.
That was Deputy Chief Jim Bravura from the NYPD with no further comment at this time.
Apart from his suspicious food habits, I figured Bravura to be one of the good guys. Fate had just dropped us on different sides in this. But when it came to capturing me, he was way out of his league. I had already ditched the cops a couple of rooftops back. For now.
Oh, nice. Also, how's this guy still running when he's got a bullet in his gut? That's what I want to know.
Gagniti ran out of steam in a dead-end alley with steam boiling out of the sewer grates like all the fires of hell were burning high beneath
Vinny
us.
Gagniti.
It was shakedown time. Where's Lupino?
Screw you!
Bad start, Vinny.
Police brutality!
I rate pretty high on that.
You can't just hurt me in cold blood.
Just keep telling yourself that. Listen good, Candyman. I'm not gonna be anybody's fall guy. I want to know where your boss is hiding. There was no glory in this. I hadn't asked for this crap. Trouble had come to me in big dark swarms. The good and the just were like gold dust in the city. I had no illusions. I was not one of them. I was no hero. Just me and the gun and the crook. My options had decreased to a singular course.
I'll tell you, just don't hurt me no more. Lupino's at Ragnarok, the nightclub. Book me, take me home into the freaking jail, just don't hurt me.
Your rights will be ready at your funeral. Ragnarok was Lupino's private nightclub, a den of drugs built into an old theater. I knew what waited inside. V had junkies ready to explode in random acts of senseless violence, and Lupino's goon squad, the worst stone-cold killers this side of hell. Ragnarok was as inviting as a headache, flickering and flashing to a machine gun beat. The belly of the nightclub was a gothic theme park that began with bondage games and led to the nasty stuff from there.
Nope.
As subtle with its dark message as
Well,
a
sort
copyright
of.
bullet through the heart.
But you already
Like
know.
father, like son, just like Jack Lupino.
Star Shadow, I need you.
The book had never been a bestseller. Given the setting, I was surprised to find that somebody had been passing time reading. The paperback was entitled The Age of Murder and Storm. The blurb on the back mentioned Norse mythos and Ragnarok, the end of a Viking world with a terrible winter that covered the earth in ice, when vile crimes were rampant and all humanity lost. I could see how somebody impressionable might get it into their head that we were at the end of time. I was also beginning to see what the nightclub and its owner were all about.
What the hell?
Books on the occult had been piled on the table. The room was stacked with light reading, such as Necronomicon, Witchcraft, and Paradise Lost. Old exotic titles like Malleus Maleficarum and De Umbrarum Reini Novum Portis. Books with pentagrams on their covers, all dealing with the occult and the infernal, lying between stacks of horror videos and a couple of Ouija boards. The only thing I could take seriously was the thought of Lupino taking it seriously. He had been spending a lot of time getting intimate with the guy downstairs.
Why? Because you might know why. Only you can answer that. It's the song request. Only you can answer that. And because I can't get rid of them, they're going to be on there for quite a while. There's no way I'm gonna... Oh no, just Ingram ammo. Nice. Follow bot. Well, if you're somehow not the guy, then no. Some arsehole. Some 2-year-old got bored. You motherfucker. I mean, I want to go back here actually, because I want that ammo. You! Oh my wanking bollocks. No. No. It's pain. It's pain. It's pain. That's the difficulty in this game, Blight Blazer. You take one foot into a room and you've got to be wanking me. I managed to save at the exact moment I took damage. Well, I guess this is GG for Max. You're familiar with Payne? No, more so with 2. Okay. Have you ever played 3? You should. 3 is very good. Oh! This is why I want to change the save button to left thumb button. Well, the thumb button on my mouse. Or Q or something. Because it's fucking annoying. Because I don't do it as often, because I've got to let go, reach over to come back again. Somebody better turn me off from too. As long as I'm not as human. Well, no. That is annoying. The narration in this game is whack. Yep, that should do. Oh, you dick. I want to watch that again. Oh. Dink! I'm just so glad that I couldn't shoot that explosive. Otherwise, I'd have been a little annoyed. You went. Oh, chapter 9.
The backstage area led to Lupino's inner sanctum.
I'll probably get
The
through.
hot air inside was like an invisible wall, thick with incense. and
Maybe
something
around
else.
halfway through
Sickly sweet smell
chapter
that made
or
you
part
gag.
2 today, which means I'll be
This was the rotten core of the Big Apple.
around halfway
Lupino
through.
lurked somewhere ahead, like a spider at the center of his web, waiting. The vapors in the air started to make my head swim. Torn pieces of a letter lay scattered on the sofa. Punchinello had threatened Lupino in writing. The note had been torn to pieces, bloody fingerprints all over them.
Don't want you to think that one of my boys is not playing with a full deck. Shape up, Jack. We are running a business here. I'd hate to send the trio to strong-arm you.
The trio were the Don's notorious henchmen. It was obvious that Lupino hadn't been intimidated by the threat.
The flesh of fallen angels, come to me all. Astaroth, Beelzebub, Asmodeus, Baphomet, Lucifer, Loki, Satan, Cthulhu, Lilith, blood to you all. The corruption of flesh. I'm the wolf, yeah. I am the wolf.
Well, I'm probably gonna have I know Daniel's gonna take the piss, but I'm probably gonna have an early night tonight. I've got a fucking migraine. The fuck? How the hell did he hit me?
The corruption of flesh. I'm the wolf, yeah. I am the wolf. It's close. It's coming. You have come. A witness to the end of time. It's now. I will rise to her side. I don't need the words. I'm beyond the words.
The fuck? Oh god, this is gonna be really annoying. Because these guys are just gonna go pink, 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 pink. Whereas Max goes.
I don't need the words. I'm beyond the words.
Oh, just kill me. Actually, I don't need to. The fuck? Oh my. Can I go on record and say that this game's shit? Please? Could you fucking hit the broadside of a barn with this gun? If I ever play this game ever again in my lifetime, I am going to use cheats. I don't give a shit. Why? Okay, first of all, can I go on fucking record and say, why the fuck is there melee weapons in this? Oh, you want to scroll through your weapon wheel? You're gonna have to go through the melee weapons. Who in the living hell is going to get close enough to beat someone to death with a melee weapon? This guy cannot hit fucking shit. Wait, let me just fire my gun. Fucking moron. I've been on the police force for so long. We shoot guns all the time. Can't shoot straight. I don't expect him to have laser accuracy, but fucking Christ.
I had known there'd have to be a catch in it somewhere, and this one was the Empire State Building of catches. Levino was pumped up and dying to go 15 rounds with a mutant alligator. And then he started this spooky monkey talk, straight from a bad dream. Mine.
I have tasted the flesh of fallen angels. I've tasted the devil's green blood. It runs in my veins. I've seen beyond a world of skin, the architecture of blood and bow and arrow. Death is coming! She is coming, and hell follows with her. This is the Twilight Winter. I am ready to be her son. Her time is now, and all who stand in her way must die! Die! You'll die! You'll die! Now! All die!
Could you kill something? For fuck's sake!
Finally went down. I wanted to make real sure he'd stay that way. He was a bad monster. Turned them into friggin' zombie demons.
Well, if this guy
in
could
outer space.
fucking shoot something.
Huh? And that's when it happened.
But dead or not, you've got the wrong guy.
I might legitimately, when I play this game tomorrow, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna fucking put God mode on. I really don't give a flying fuck.
Lisa Punchinello. Lisa Punchinello was the Don's wife.
Mona Sachs, Lisa's evil twin.
Your safety's off, evil twin. You might hurt someone with that gun of yours.
Lisa's the damsel in distress. I'm the professional. I'd blow you away without batting an eye.
Sure, and you can check out my credentials splattered all over this joint.
Jack couldn't have framed you. Not the state he was in. We're after the same slime bag. Angelo Punchinello's the one who murdered your friend and framed you with it.
You know this for a fact.
I've got my sources.
I don't have a clue these days. I just shoot them as they come. Who put a contract on the Archfiend?
This one's mine. I hate the guts of that sadistic wife-beater. Why not pool our bullets for this one?
I thought you'd never ask. My finger was starting to twitch.
How do you like your whiskey?
I'm easy, as long as you don't try to slip me a Mickey.
You're a real angel, Max.
It was good stuff. Tasted sweet as honey going down.
Nothing personal. Can't risk you going berserk and getting Lisa killed.
The nightmare was always the same. Violent shapes moving in darkness, old and ugly. The killer's mad laughter was a riddle filled with wicked innuendo. Somewhere, the baby was crying.
course I'm fucking pissed. This guy can't hit fucking shit. 2 feet from a guy with 2 SMGs. Miss, 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 miss. 100 bullets, 50 a pop. Miss. Every fucking shot.
Should have known it when we found you snoring next to Lupino's corpse. A comedian, huh?
The pictures were filled with good old times.
Oh no, I wouldn't.
I really love to watch cartoons. Captain Baseball Bat Boy's my favorite.
Oh my fucking god. I've got a better idea. Oh, never mind, he jumps really fucking high. Okay then. Also, if anyone finds this sequence fun, leave now before I beat you to death. Don't tell me I'm back where I fucking start. Oh no, I did. No, I did.
No, no, please God, no.
But like I say, I can't alt-tab out of this in the event if OBS decides to shit itself.
Slice 'em, dice 'em, shoot 'em full of holes, blow 'em to
There's
bits,
always that little
vaporize 'em,
good-natured rule. No,
incinerate 'em,
it was
no
him.
matter what you do.
Username that was something along the lines of Song Request, Mr. Song Request or something, whatever the fuck his name was, with 3 numbers after the name. Only one person we know of. Account was made yesterday. Then starts going around saying, why is there a 10-minute thing? Or did you know that there's some bot guy going around doing this to streamers? It's immediately... Oh no, if you think it was him, which, I mean, we all fucking knew it was him, but like I say, I can't alt-tab out of this because OBS cocks up for whatever reason.
I woke up in a bad dream.
So obviously I don't want to...
Felt 2 sizes too small for my brain.
Max Payne.
Like I said, I don't want to alt-tab out and do it, but I know you both PM'd me, but...
Pleased to meet you. I'm Frankie the Bat Niagara.
Niagara, as in you cry a lot. He had a baseball bat and I was tied to a chair. Pissing him off is the smart thing to do.
Nothing wrong with a little laugh now and then. Take me, for example. I love to watch cartoons. Cartoon violence is a fascinating thing. Let's take a break. I need to take a leak and maybe grab a cold one at the bar. Don't worry. I'll be back to finish this off. And then, it's checkout time.
You play, you pay, you bastard. He swaggered out, and the door clanged shut behind him, locks clicking into place. Everyone makes mistakes. Mine hadn't been to crack jokes about the goon with the bat. He'd have cracked my skull regardless. It hadn't even been to trust a girl with a gun. I had blindly gone after the first bad guy on my hit list when I should have been aiming further up the ladder, at the head of the Punchinello family. I couldn't bring myself to be pissed at Mona. Guess I had a soft spot for a pretty face. But when somebody decides to play baseball with your head, you tend to get sore. They had dragged me back to the basement of Lupino's hotel. I was beaten, bruised, and blue. I felt like the chair I had broken to get free. All I had was Niagara's bat, sticky with my own blood. Without a gun, I'd be no match for Frankie's men. I'd have to play hide and seek with them.
Here we go. You know what's fun? I really shit difficulty at how stupid hard it is. Let's give the player a baseball bat. That's fun.
What the? What the hell?
Well, no, if I could just press the God mode button. Stealth section in a first-person shooter with a baseball bat. Oh, fuck you. What? I swear to God, I'm gonna punch this fucking monitor. I'm gonna go on record and say this game's shit. I don't give a shit. I don't. No. Well, if there's no challenge in God mode, if you think this stealth mode with a baseball bat with which guys can one-shot you most likely, if you think that's challenge, you have a very warped sensation of challenge.
Another newspaper caption for a murder scene.
Yeah, but again, you've got 5 shots with the first gun. There's more than 5 guys who's going to bombard you, so you need to pick up their guns. This guy is as inaccurate. I'm more accurate than this guy with a gun, and I've never shot a fucking gun in my life. But I could probably shoot better with a Desert Eagle. I'd probably kill myself doing it, but I'd still do a better fucking job than a guy who's pretty much trained with guns. And he can't shoot shit. It's fine, but when you have adaptive, like I've already mentioned, adaptive difficulty with enemies who will do more damage and pretty much auto-aim you, is not difficulty. It's just pure bullshit RNG bollocks. And last I checked, RNG is not fun. I can play... No. This is where I draw the line, random. AI that can pinpoint accurate hit you because you're playing well and can do increased damage is not my idea of fair difficulty. I'm not a fucking robot. And even if I was, because you can still miss shots because of the randomness of the fucking guns, again, it's not difficulty. Because grinding out one fight over and over again, just hoping to God that someone doesn't manage to do that. Again, not my idea of difficult. Yeah, but when you're speedrunning a game, you're usually breaking it. You are. And when you break a game to beat it in like an hour, not exactly my idea of they can play it fairly well.
Things were fast going from bad to worse. The men in blue had come and gone. They had decorated the place with chalk outlines and tied it together with yellow tape. The cops who had stayed behind were dead. Frankie, his boys, and I had the place all for ourselves.
Just forget about it. Just forget about it. Hey, just forget about it.
That crazy witch, you should have heard her. She was a real scream when the boys caught her trying to cap the Don. Oh, that's friggin' bad. To the trio? That's even worse than what Frankie's doing to that poor bastard downstairs. She's gonna take a long time to die.
Ban
The
that.
mobster muscle on the phone was talking about Mona. Punchinello's trio were nothing but bad news. More evidence that Punchinello didn't like me much.
No.
The hotel bar was fast developing quite a history. True to his words, Frankie was there, having a beer.
Jesus Christ. How the hell did you get loose?
Got bored waiting. Thought, what the hell, we could just as well finish this here.
I don't have any. I don't have any. I can't hit him, but he can hit me. It's about right. How inaccurate do you have to be to stand there and go? It doesn't matter if I can fight him in there or not. As you can clearly see, slow-mo, standing still, guy behind the bar, not moving, bang bang bang, miss so many fucking shots. But nope, I don't give a shit. Nope. Nope. I'm out. I'm not going any further. Not now. I'm not. No. If I do play it tomorrow, I'm gonna cheat. I don't care. I'm not below it or above it. Whatever. I'll cheat. I don't fucking care. Fucking hell. And then when I play, if I play Max Payne 2, I should say, I will also cheat in that. I don't care. When I play Max Payne 3, that game I will play legitimately. But Max Payne 1 and 2 from here on out, I'm just going to cheat my way through it. I don't care. I'm not above it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I will. I'll do it. I'm not above cheating. I'm not. And like I say, Max Payne 3, I will play obviously legitimately because that game is very good. I'm not completely tied down to RNG. Especially since I can't remap my buttons because slow-mo is right click. Shift is dodge slow-mo. Right click is dodge slow-mo. To slow-mo, I have to right click, hold, stand still, to do it. Does it have to difficulty? Well, first of all, YouTube, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm done. No more.